I don't know who that's for, but if you're catching me, I'm doing a double recording for my first time here. So if you are catching me on YouTube replay or even live Facebook or Facebook replay, if that's for you, receive it. All right. So hi, everyone. I am Luana Fiel, your wellness coach. And so I'm here today just to talk about what are your thoughts. What's a great thought? All right. So let's get started. So for me personally, I have had a personal journey of tearing down a lot of thoughts or things in my thought life that are negative, that can be tearing me down and not helping me at all. So I wanted to talk about that. I came across an article yesterday that kind of stirred me up to do this video today. So here we are. All right. So let's get started. So what are you thinking? All right, that's my question. So literally, seriously, right now, what are you thinking? Or before you came onto this, came across this video, what were you thinking? Stop. Was it something positive to stir you on, to motivate you, to drive you forward? Or was it something negative, tearing you down, holding you back, or causing you to live in a space of lack? Think about it. All right. So now let's think about the power of our words, both spoken and unspoken. All right. So there is definitely, like I said, when I first started, the thought life. So you do have a thought life. You do have something going on here, all right, or wherever you believe your thoughts may be, but originating from the mind. You do have a thought life. All right. So are you governing your thoughts? Are you orchestrating it? Are you driving your thoughts, or are you letting your thoughts drive you? Yeah, you can actually do that. So let's talk about that. So the power in words, both spoken and unspoken. All right. So believing in the Bible, believing in the truth of God. I do believe there's power in the tongue. So even if we're speaking self-talk or even thoughts in your mind, those thoughts can affect you. And the question again is your self-talk motivating you or sabotaging you? All right. So let's say, for instance, you are having some thoughts that are telling you, not good enough. I'm not full enough. I've not arrived at where I want to be at yet. I've not accomplished what I want to yet. Are those thoughts motivating, or will it hold you back, put a weight on your shoulder, put a weight upon yourself? Think about it. All right. Or are you saying to yourself, wow, I have come so far in such a short space of time that I cannot believe how far I've come, and there's more to come? Is that kind of thought going to hold you back, or is it going to push you forward and drive you forward? That's my question. All right. So that's just one example. We can be, I know I hate, honestly, strongly dislike to think about the glass half empty, glass half full thing. You know what? Honestly, it's a hard question. I can look at it scientifically and black and white and say, well, it's 50-50. I can't really give you a 100% clear answer on that. All right. But if you're like that, or if you are an absolutely positive person, where everything is absolutely full and you're living in that way, awesome. Keep driving, keep going forward that way. But if you do struggle and you look at yourself and saying, I don't know, I'm not sure, or it's always half empty, that's a really good indicator that you need to work on your self-talk and your thought life towards yourself. So here's a great question. Are your thoughts and are your words picturing your self-image, like basically making your self-image powerful to yourself, or making yourself very appealing? So here's an exercise for you. make a conscious change every day and throughout the day, or even for the rest of this day, that when you hear yourself thinking those negative thoughts, or hear yourself putting yourself down and feeling like, or even just having that feeling of not being good enough, or not being worthy enough, or not being accomplished enough, or not having enough, or just not, here's a moment for you to stop the craziness and say to yourself the complete opposite of what you just said to yourself. Change your thoughts, change it completely around, okay? And say the absolute opposite of that negative thought to help to drive yourself forward. And to remember that where that thing is, where you've been accomplished. So let's use the example of money. All right, so I was actually learning that, I don't have the book in front of me, but I can't even remember the title, but there was a book I was reading recently where it was basically using the comparison of money. All right, so let's say, for instance, I have a ball to go to, okay? I use the word ball because my oldest daughter, always says our wedding was a ball. So let's say, for instance, we have a fancy schmancy ball to go to, and I have no fancy schmancy dresses. So I have to get a dress. So what am I going to do? Oh my goodness. I look at my bank account and I can either say, holy moly, there's no money. I can't do this. I have nothing. I have nothing. I can't do this. Or I can flip it around and say, oh, I have this much. I need this much. There's more where that came from, and I'm going to go get it. All right. Which one do you think is more motivating? The first thought or the second thought? Yeah, there's more where that came from, and go after it. It changes your thought process, changes your mood, changes the way that you think and perceive yourself as well, and boosts your self-image and empowers you. So bottom line, make a conscious decision to change those thoughts, to make yourself say positive, good things about yourself. And above all, to be grateful. To be grateful. Just be grateful for what you have and for where it came from. All right, so I'll leave you with that. And I just want to say thank you so much for joining this short chat, this session. I hope this encourages somebody out there today. So if you are on my YouTube channel, please go ahead and click subscribe. If you are catching this on Facebook Live at Luana Fuel, that you can just, I would love it if you just would follow. All right, so click like, and also click the the post if you like what you're hearing today. All right, so be blessed, and I will catch you soon. Take care.